Are you thinking about moving to Tempe, Arizona? Well, in today's video, we're gonna take you on a map tour of Tempe, Arizona. We're gonna show you the proximity from Tempe to downtown Phoenix and to Sky Harbor International Airport. We're also gonna show you around Tempe itself through the map, and we're gonna jump right into this topic right now. Well, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything about living in Tempe, Arizona, then go ahead and tap that subscribe button. Also, hit that notification bell. That way you could be the first to know about the current market here in Tempe and Phoenix, Arizona. Hi guys, my name is Mark Melendez. I'm a real estate professional here in Phoenix, Arizona, and I cover all of the surrounding communities just like Tempe. And if you're thinking about making a move to the Phoenix area, then let's chat. Give me a call, send me a text, shoot me an email, or schedule a Zoom call with me. All of my info is in the description below. Well guys, just like I said in the intro, we're gonna take you on that map tour of Tempe. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So Tempe is in the Phoenix metropolitan area. It is in the East Valley or the Southeast Valley of the Phoenix metropolitan area. So you can see that Tempe is bordered by Phoenix to the west, Scottsdale to the north, Mesa and Chandler to the east, and also Chandler to the south as well. So the major highways that you have access to if you're a Tempe resident are going to be the I-10, the Loop 202, the Loop 101, and the US 60. So if you need to get around to any part of the town, you can access these freeway systems right here. Will get you to wherever you need to go in a short periods of time. So from the downtown Tempe area, the commute to the Sky Harbor International Airport is extremely easy. It's rarely short. It's very adjacent to downtown Tempe. As you can see, it's an 8-minute drive if you use this route here. It's an 8-minute drive if you use this route here, and it's a 10-minute drive if you use this route here. So it really just kind of depends on what the traffic situation is when you're going into Sky Harbor International Airport, because as you can see, the best route to take is going to be this one right here, highlighted in blue now that I'm riding on with the red pin on it. So that would be the easiest commute from downtown Tempe, which would be an 8-minute drive. Now, if you're staying somewhere or if you live somewhere in the south end of Tempe, I would add another 10 minutes to that drive. So it shouldn't be any more than 20 minutes to get to Sky Harbor International Airport from the furthest reach of South Tempe. Okay, so if you need to get into downtown Phoenix from downtown Tempe, you can see that there's a couple of different routes that Google Maps shows you. So the one that they have highlighted in blue is Mill Avenue to Van Buren, and Van Buren right into downtown Phoenix. This one that's highlighted in gray, this is actually Washington Street. So this is another surface street that you can use. Now, both of these that Google Maps has highlighted are surface streets. So there's going to be traffic lights along the way. So essentially, if you took Van Buren Street, it's 22 minutes. If you took Washington Street, it's 33 minutes. But what you can do is you can get access to this Loop 202 and just kind of take this freeway system right into Phoenix, exit off of 7th Avenue, and that's going to take you right into that downtown Phoenix area as well. Now, that could be a shorter commute. It really just depends on what time of day, because there is traffic in the mornings and there is traffic in the evening. So whatever, depending on what type of day, you can experience some traffic, but just know that there's multiple routes to getting to downtown Phoenix. So even if you live in the south end of Tempe, which would be anything pretty much south of that US 60 right here, you would still have access to the freeway systems. You could either access the Loop 101, take that to the 60. You can access the I-10, take that I-10 up into the 143. This will give you options here, whether you want to take Washington Street or Van Buren, or you can get that to the 202 and then just go ahead and take that right in there as well. If you stayed on the 10 will actually take you right in this area, drop you off here and get you in there. So it really just depends on where you live and then how you want to make your commute to downtown Phoenix. But there are options. So nevertheless, you will be getting there in a short period of time because it's so close to Phoenix. Okay, let's just say you need to get from downtown Tempe to downtown Scottsdale. So here's downtown Tempe, here's downtown Scottsdale. You can see that you can quickly access Scottsdale Road, which will take you right into the heart of Scottsdale, that downtown Scottsdale area. And that is going to be a 15-minute commute. So you're a short distance from downtown Tempe to downtown Scottsdale. Okay, let's just say you need to get from downtown Tempe to downtown Gilbert. You can see that there's a couple of different routes that you can take that are averaging right around 27 minutes. This one's right here is at 27. This one right here is at 26. So 26, 27 minutes to get from downtown Tempe to downtown Gilbert. You have access right here through the US 60. You can also access this route right here all the way through Main Street in Mesa. But the route that I would more likely take would be this right here. I would actually go out of the way and go a little bit north to the 202, down to the 101, to the 60, just because I like the convenience of viewing the freeway systems, and it should still take you right around that 26, 27-minute range. And then by doing that, you get to bypass all of the surface streets and all of the traffic lights. All right, well, let's take a closer look at downtown Tempe. So if you're coming from out of town and you want to visit the Tempe area, you're definitely going to want to check out downtown Tempe. There's a lot of nightlife, a lot of restaurants in the area, and also it is a college town as well because the main campus of Arizona State University is here. So right off the Loop 202 and Scottsdale Road and Rural Road are essentially the same road. So in Tempe, it's Rural Road, and in Scottsdale, it's Scottsdale Road. So this road is the same road, and it'll take you pretty much from the heart of Tempe to the heart of Scottsdale. So right off this section right here, you're going to find Rio Salado Parkway. And right in this area right here, there's going to be an abundance of high-rise buildings there with employment. And there's also some apartments and condos in that area as well. So some of that high-rise type of living is going to be right in that area. So in that downtown Tempe area, you're going to find Tempe Town Lake. Now, Tempe Town Lake is a man-made lake that has really transformed the downtown area. So since the construction of the lake around 20 years ago or so, we have started to see more and more kind of development and high-rise type of buildings in that area, making it a really unique city landscape, if you will. It's something that you definitely should see if you're coming to the Phoenix area. There's a lot of walking trails all through here. There's walking trails right in this area, so you can kind of take advantage of some of the views that Tempe has to offer. And the sunsets in this area are spectacular, especially since the sunlight is essentially bouncing right off the water. I mean, it looks really amazing. So it is a sight to see, and it's something that you should definitely check out. So there's a lot of things that go on in this area. There's a lot of events that go on in this area. So for one, you have Tempe Beach Park right in here. So this whole thing is pretty much Tempe Beach Park. Right here, you're going to find pretty much a splash pad for children. There's a small baseball field right in here. Right here, they host a lot of different events like concerts, and during the holidays they host holiday events, and it's something that you should definitely check out, especially if you have children, because those are a lot of times they're family friendly events that are really cool. And I've taken my kids out there and they've actually really loved the area. During the holidays, they also have like a holiday boat parade right here down Tempe Town Lake. So if you're coming in from out of town and you're looking for something to do and you want to check out Tempe, you can get a really good bird's eye view of the skyline in Tempe, which has really changed and transformed over the last 10 years with all of the new development and high-rise type of buildings in the area. You can take a really simple, easy hike up a mountain. So a mountain essentially is a mountain that is adjacent to the Arizona State Sun Devils football stadium. There's a big letter A painted yellow on there for the Arizona State University. It's something that you can hike up and you can take some amazing pictures up there. And the hike is really easy. It's not very difficult. It's something very simple. You can even bring your family, small children, those type of things. It's all paved pretty much all the way up until a certain point, and then it comes into the natural, mountain trail. But it's real simple to hike, and it's something that you should definitely check out. But all along Mill Avenue right here, you're going to find an abundance of restaurants, of bars, of coffee shops. There's so much going on in this area right here. You can see that there's places like the Daily Jam, Cafe Boa, Sun Bar Tempe Grill. Even off of the main path of Mill Avenue, you're going to find a lot of amazing places to eat as well, just like the Culinary Dropout, the Lodge Sasquatch Kitchen. There's a coffee shop right over here, Press Coffee. There's Cousin's Maine Lobster. Here's another place where you can stay. It's the Tempe Mission Palms. This Hayden Flour Mill pretty much gives you a glimpse of the past history of the Tempe area. There's 3 or 4 different silos right there that just used to house flour, but times have changed and development has crept in. You can get the light rail system right along through here. So the light rail pretty much comes through here, and it's coming in from the east, which is Mesa, and it's going to the west, which is Phoenix. So essentially, you can take that light rail system and ride it all the way into Phoenix if you would like, or you can ride it all the way into Mesa. So essentially, this yellow line right here is the light rail system right here. So you can catch this light rail from downtown Tempe, and it'll take you into Phoenix. It'll basically take you along Washington Street. You can continue riding that right into downtown Phoenix, or if you needed to take it to the airport, you can get into the Sky Harbor International Airport via the light rail right there. Okay, so you have the Arizona State University Sun Devil football stadium right here. So basically that was right next to A Mountain, the Tempe Butte A Mountain right there. You have Desert Financial Arena. So this is where the Sun Devils play basketball. You have the Arizona State University Desert Arboretum right here. You have another place to stay, the Hyatt Place right here in Tempe, Phoenix University. You have the Westin Tempe, Canopy by Hilton, Residence Inn by Marriott, Tempe Mission Palm. So there's a lot of places that you can stay. So if you're just coming in to visit, if you have a college student that's considering Arizona State University and you want to stay in the area, there's a lot of places where you can stay. So right in this area, you have ASU Gamage Theater. So basically this is where they host like different shows. Like recently there's been The Lion King, Hamilton. There's comedians that come and perform there. So there's a lot of things to do right at ASU Gamage Theater. They have ongoing events. So definitely check that out if you're looking for something to do. You have ASU Art Museum. So this whole area, as you can see, this whole downtown Tempe area is dominated by Arizona State University. Now, if you just wanted to get out and do some sightseeing, I would highly recommend walking Mill Avenue. Start from University Drive all the way up to Rio Salado Parkway, and you're going to see a lot of people walking the street here. You're going to see so many restaurants, bars, things to do. Those you're going to take advantage of people watching. You can sit down, have a meal. You can jump on the light rail. You can hike Tempe Butte. I mean, there's a lot to do in this area. So if you're looking for something to do and you want to kind of keep it all in one area, then this stretch of Mill Avenue is where you want to be. All right, so we also have Tempe Marketplace. So Tempe Marketplace, if you're someone that's looking for a place to do some shopping, all in this Tempe Marketplace, you're going to find some of those big chain places to shop that you would find pretty much anywhere across the country. You've got Old Navy, Target, Best Buy. There's Twin Peaks of Tempe. So if you want to grab a drink, there's Dave & Buster's. So if you want to play some video games, or sometimes at night, they bring in a DJ and then you can do some dancing there. If you want to check out a movie, there's Harkins Theaters in that area as well. So this Tempe Marketplace essentially is an outdoor mall. You've got J.C. Penney. There's Total Wine if you need to stock up on liquor. There's the Men's Warehouse, GameStop, Fashion Q. There's places to eat like Panera Bread, Genghis Grill, Lucille's Smokehouse, Gen Korean Barbecue. There's Bar Louie. There's the Barrio Queen, Red Robin Gourmet Burgers, Old Navy, Lane Bryant, Portillo's Hot Dogs. There's a ton going on in this area. There's apartments all around this area as well. So if you're looking for a place to rent, check out this area. There's homes in the area as well. So you can check out any homes that are available for purchase as well. But this is another great area of Tempe that we definitely need to put on the list. So let's zoom out a touch. Now, if you just went south in Tempe, you're going to find some amazing communities and parks down in this center section right here. This is pretty much in the central area of Tempe. There's an amazing park right here that I really enjoy, which is called Kiwanis Park. So Kiwanis Park essentially is right off of Mill Avenue. So if you just continue to go south on Mill Avenue, just what we highlighted, you'll run right into Kiwanis Park. So in Kiwanis Park, you're going to find a huge lake right in the center of it. So you got this Kiwanis Lake right here. So you can do some fishing, you can do some paddle boating right in that area right there. You're going to find ramadas all throughout the park. We're all surrounding the park. There's so many different ramadas, so you can actually come out, picnic, or have a party. There's going to be small playgrounds. There's a playground right here in this section of Kiwanis Park. And then there's another playground right here. This is the bigger playground of the two. There's all kinds of green spaces. You can just come out, throw a blanket down, have a picnic. You can walk. There's a lot of different walking trails. You can play softball right here. There's children's league softball leagues. There's adult softball leagues. There's 4 fields right here. There's 4 softball fields right in there. You got the Kiwanis Rec Center. So they have an indoor basketball arena in here. They have an indoor swimming pool, which essentially is a wave pool. You've got batting ranges right in here. You've got soccer fields right in here. You have pickleball courts right here. So there's a lot of park here that you can enjoy, and there's pretty much activities for everyone to enjoy, from small children all the way up to adults. Now, if you're someone that's planning on moving to Tempe and you want something that's a little bit newer as far as the age of the home, I would highly recommend checking out South Tempe. Anything along Elliott Road from the 10 to the 101 all the way to the southern border of Tempe, there's going to be some amazing communities right in here. You're going to find communities that were typically built in the 90s, maybe even the early 2000s. But Tempe essentially has been built out. There's really not a lot of room for new construction to come in. So there's going to be a lot of homes in these areas that are extremely popular. There's great schools, like high schools like Corona del Sol High School. There's a lot of amazing elementary schools like Kyrene del Cielo. There's Kyrene de las Manitas. The Kyrene School District is very good. It's a very good elementary school district. It's highly rated, and there's plenty of schools from their district scattered throughout these areas right here. Now, there's going to be some equestrian properties right here, right along McClintock Drive and in between McClintock Drive and Rural Road. So essentially in this area, if you're into horses, there's going to be some horse equestrian property in here. So there's an opportunity to purchase horse property. Now we travel back up north a little bit. You're going to find an amazing community right here called the Lakes, right in here. So the Tempe Lakes, you're going to have lakeside homes right here. Now these homes were constructed, I want to say the 70s and 80s. So a lot of them could probably use some updating, but it's in a great area. I mean, it's in a fantastic area of Tempe, and there's some opportunity in there. So right along Rural Road in this part of Tempe, rural and southern, you're going to find the Tempe Public Library. So it's a huge library right here. If you're someone that's more of a history buff and you want to know what's going on with Tempe and where it came from to where it is now, check out the Tempe History Museum. So just north of this 202, so north of that downtown Tempe area. So all of this is downtown Tempe right in this area. Well, north of it, you have a small patch of Tempe as well. As I outline it right here, you're going to see that this is a very unique part of Tempe. So you're going to have older pockets of homes right in here. There's going to be homes in this area. And these are going to border. So this is the Scottsdale border. So you're going to border Scottsdale. It's going to give you a different type of vibe than any of those South Tempe areas. Now, essentially, all of this green space is pretty much the Phoenix Zoo. So all of this is the Phoenix Zoo, but you've got the Salt River Project. So the Salt River Project, also known as SRP, is the company that's responsible for our power here in the valley. Now, there's another power company called APS. The Salt River Project, I think, takes half of the valley, and the APS takes the other half of the valley. So you've got the Phoenix Zoo right here. So this is all kind of like a park area that can't be built upon. So you'll never see any development in this area. You've got quick access to the Desert Botanical Garden, quick access to the Phoenix Zoo, quick access to Papago Park. Now, keep in mind, these areas are all part of Phoenix, but they're just right there. And this is just such a historic area of the valley. But along the stretch, you're going to find, places that you can eat as well. Again, this is going to be Scottsdale Road right here. This is going to take you right in the heart of Scottsdale. So you can see there's places where you can grab some coffee. There's places where you can eat, and there's not going to be a shortage of that. There's a lot of different homes in this area. This is College Avenue right here. You're going to have access to some of these homes right in this area, some of these hiking trails in this area. That is another very unique part of Tempe. Thanks for watching the video, guys. And if you found some value in this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap that notification bell. That way you could be the first to know about the next or current videos that will be dropping. Well, guys, thanks again. I really do appreciate your time. I know your time is extremely valuable. I hope you have an amazing day.